as your shell sort of lands in that same place on the pedestal, that soft, I'm gonna say it was sort of like a deep purple light for yours. It changes to this like white golden kind of light, and you kind of feel that pull that you originally felt like release.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll go to Thelvanius next. Thelvanius, you go to the one next to Gale, and there is a journal sitting on yours. You found a lot of these the last couple adventures, but this one's different. This one is less of like a journal and more of like a scroll with like a leather wrapping around it. It's much more ancient. It's much more like old and possibly even powerful than the other items that you've found recently.
So I think I watched Gail
Mm-hmm.
do this, and I'm gonna turn to him and so the thing I said about not touching objects, we're just doing that now, but we're like exchanging things.
Apologies. We are very in tune with the elements as, our position as the elementalism professor would suggest, and in tune with the ancient Atlantean mythos and the land itself. And while your words had wisdom to them, we felt compelled, and it felt right to do this. So we did.
Is that the pull that I feel?
Yes, it is directed at the scroll that is on the pedestal in front of you.
I fell in love with my trinket after I described it. I don't want
Oh.
to.
You know better.
So I know. At least it's not itsy.
No, no.
So,
Yeah.
I would not have let you make it itsy, just for the record.
yeah, I know. um, so I think I'm going to like actually talk to Itzy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just gonna be like he obviously gave up something that was like important to him. How could the thing that I'm thinking of right now be equivalent to this scroll?
So,
And that I
what I will say is, especially going over the lore that Gale and Yara sort of told you, the items that were sacrificed, they were very powerful magical items, but that wasn't what the story like centered around. Like they know they were magical items because it was passed down through the voice of the Atlanteans. What was given up were very personal items from those five people. And when you entered and Yara spoke, she said that whole line about eye for an eye, give and take, curses require sacrifice to break.
so I think he's gonna like just kind of get encouragement from Itzy. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then he's gonna pull this it's like 2 inches. It's this small um honestly to probably other people it's sort of looks like a wooden duck.
Uh-huh.
Um but it's actually the puffin carved in his house from his house.
Oh.
Um and it's this stupid little wooden thing that's given to every like head of the house through the years. And so he has been like, this is the dumbest thing when he first got his job, and was like, I'm not carrying this thing around. And so between Reggie and Itzy kind of forcing him to carry it around, he actually like started to um I think at the same time that he kind of like came into his position and started enjoying teaching these kids, he also felt that like connection to this stupid little wooden thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so he's gonna like reluctantly put that on the pedestal and kind of see if it takes it and then
Mm-hmm.
pick up the scroll.
Yep. And very similarly to what happened with Gale, as soon as your item sort of touches that side of the pedestal, the light changes from this like light blue color over to that golden white, and you can move the scroll in that moment.
Also, why you gotta be breaking my heart on a Saturday night? Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is what I
Like,
do.
just, oh, me and Josh are here, like,
Sorry.
I love it.
No wonder you fell in love with your item.
yeah, no wonder.
No, it was just like this great like thing that like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
I'm
beautiful.
sorry.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna hop over to Quentin. So, Tat, you come up to the middle pedestal. Um, on this pedestal is what looks at first glance like a piece of driftwood. But then you sort of like pay more attention to it, and you realize that it's some type of wand. Like it's got an actual handle to it, and it is like organically shaped. So it was probably made out of driftwood, but this is definitely some sort of wand that's on the pedestal that is like pulling at you.
I'm gonna look around and find Sylvanas. I'm like, can I touch this thing? You guys are all touching stuff. Can I touch this?
Consent, guys, consent.
Yeah, if this is the I think yes, but if this is the pedestal that it you feel that you need to go to, then yes, you can touch the stuff on that pedestal.
But what do I gotta
But I
do?
don't
Like,
think on the other ones. Uh, from what I understand, you give up something that means a lot to you.
let me think on that for a second. I'm gonna start ruffling around through my bag.
Starts pulling crap out like a clown car.
Nah. Um. So I've got a Swiss Army knife that my grandfather gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it have to be magic?
No, no, it is a trinket that either means something important to you, and I think in the assignment I said that it could be tied to like the first time you ever did magic or a person that was very important to you.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I pull out this Swiss Army knife. It's got all the doodads and doohickeys. Um, and he also shared the same ability to speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and he used this when he was out bushwhacking, just to keep himself going. It's the only thing I have left.
Didn't realize y'all were gonna get traumatized tonight, did you?
No.
No.
It's an adventure.
So
We're going treasure hunting.
Mine seems so mild because I went first.
Yeah, but you didn't explain what you left it blank,
I know.
so it could still be gut wrenchingly sad.
Yeah.
So Quentin, you place it sort of on the pedestal.
I do.
Okay. So same. Your light was sort of like this deep, like orangey yellow, sort of like reminding you of a lot of like your outfits and things that you like. And it changes that light white yellow as soon as you put the knife down, and then you can actually pick up that driftwood wand. And I will say that just to you specifically, you feel sort of like a staticky feeling when you grab this.
Oh, I don't like that. You said I could touch this.
Okay. Over to Yarrow. So you head up to the sort of second from the right one that you felt this pull to, and there's this like deep green light coming from it. And as you sort of get up to the top, you see uh, what looks like a leather pouch. You can't quite see what's inside of it right now, but you can definitely see that there's something inside of the pouch.
Okay. Um, Emma, remind me
Mhm.
because I vaguely remember from our first session. Didn't Z had a bunch of stuff in her hair?
Yes, yeah, she used to like
Like,
pens, feathers, shells, beads, flowers occasionally, just like all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Um, you see that like Arrow's trying to like get their collar off, and they're having kind of a hard time to get their collar off, and then Itchy just like pops up like I'm a magical flea, yeah, and takes off the collar, and then like goes, "What do you want, boss?" And then Yarrow like looks at it and like noses at the bead that's on the little like tag that would be on the collar, and instructs Itchy like, now, Itchy, you know how long I've had this, but I thought I was going to collect a couple of them, but like, I think this called for that instead.
So cute. Okay.
And Itchy
GM.
goes, ah, yeah, boss. And like, bounces, takes a little thing. It's like bigger than the little flea.
Yeah.
And like, hops up and then hops up and then pops it down.
Yep. And as the bead touches down, it lights up again. And you can sort of grab the pouch. Inside, there are a set of rune stones. They seem to be carved out of different material. Some of them look almost like lapis lazuli. Some of them look like tiger's eye. Some of them look like clear quartz, but then like you kind of hold them up to the light and they get like rainbow iridescent. Like they're all just beautiful. But it's a full set of rune stones, and they're made out of different kinds of gemstones.
I just kind of like take it and like look around. And it's like, this is going to be really cool when I'm human and can touch them with my little fingers.
When I can figure out what these do.
And I can look at these a little better.
Okay. And then Z is going to go up to the last pedestal, and hers is like this sort of deep red color. And then she kind of walks up, and you see her kind of staring at the thing that's on it that's a little too high up for everybody to fully see. And she sort of like shakes her head, and she starts digging through her pockets. And you see her take out one of those moleskin sketchbooks. But this one, I'm going to say, Yarrow, you can see just enough because you're the one right next to her. Most of hers, like, she carries a lot of them at a time. And most of them are either, like, relatively new and she's just started sketching in them. Or if they are filled, they're still, like, they have that, like, newness. Like, she got a whole new set when she first came here. But the one in her hand is more worn. Like you can almost see like the crease along the side of it that she's opened and closed it a lot. You can see like paint kind of smudges around the edge. Like this is just a little bit more well loved, so to speak. Um,
Aw.
and she sort of like opens it and flips through a couple times, and then she kind of closes it, and she like, and she like sets it down, and you see her pick up what looks like a ring of some sort. And then the last pedestal lights up white gold. Now, as everybody does this and that final pedestal lights up, sort of the last roll before we call it for the evening, I'd like everybody to give me just a magic roll. So I'll let you guys pick if you want to go based off of the indicator for your specific magic that you teach. Do that. Add your magic die and add whatever your additive is to it. And remember that if it is the magic you teach, then it's that +3 because you are the teacher for it. I know we haven't done a lot of magic rolling yet in this game. Surprisingly. Oh shit.
So Dalvanus got a 17.
Perfect.
I'm gonna spend an adversity token because I rolled a 1 and a 2 respectively on both of my dice.
Oh, geez. Yep, go for it.
Got it. I rolled a 13.
Same.
I got a dirty 20.
Perfect.
Let's make a magic roll.
All right, let me. Oh, cool. Z got a dirty 22. Okay. So as you guys swap out your items, you feel these, pulls stop, and then you, all at once, you feel like almost the reverse of when you walked through the barrier. Like, when you walked through the barrier, you felt that, like, bucket of cold water, like, went through your whole body. Like, someone walked over your grave, you felt the chills. This starts, like, at your feet where it's on the pedestal, and it feels like standing in front of a warm fire. And it just sort of starts at your feet and goes all the way up to the top of your head. And then you get sort of this, like, magical rush. And for a moment, like, each of you just feels almost this, like, connection to the magic. Gale, you know this feeling very well, being the Tempest from the Atlantean tribe. It's like when you connect to that. Like, you've connected to something bigger than yourself. And everybody feels it.
Good to know.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
How does Quentin feel?
Say again.
How does Quentin feel?
He feels it too. He doesn't understand it the same way that you guys do because he's non-magical. But he gets the description that I gave, and then it very much feels like that staticky feeling again, Quentin, like, but over your whole body. You're like,
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that, you guys. Ever.
no, don't like it.
I don't think that's something you get used to. I think that was different.
Yeah, I'm not too partial to it myself.
All right.
Woo!
Well, we're going to call the game for tonight here, guys. So very similarly to say how we say hi stream, we're also going to say bye stream.
Bye, Stream.
Bye, stream.